Smash Up Monster Smash adds 4 new factions to Smash Up. It works as a standalone box as well as an expansion. AEG provided this in exchange for an honest review. I reviewed the base set in 2019, and I've added a link to that video at the end of this one. Because of that, I'll just focus on the new content. The Giant Ants' minions are mostly really weak, at first. They specialize in adding power and moving it around. Egg Chamber protects minions with power markers, and the Hill allows minions to be moved there. For the most part, mad scientists grow in power or manipulate power, life, and death with their actions. Golem Schloss rewards the base winner, and Laboratorium rewards the first placed minion. Vampires gain power through minion destruction, including your own. If you put a minion on Castle Blood, it gains power if another player has more power there. The Crypt rewards a player who destroys minions. The werewolves rely on power. They can gain it temporarily and/or perform actions depending on if they're stronger than an enemy's minion. Moot Sight boosts the first minion played there on a turn, and Standing Stones allow a minion's talent to be activated twice. 4 new factions, either to add to your Smash Up game or as your introduction to it. That's Smash Up Monster Smash. Smash Up Monster Smash, including setup and takedown, usually takes around an hour. 2 and 3 player games might work on an average coffee table, say 4 player games for the dining table. There is a lot of reading on the cards, and you'll need to calculate the points on a base every time a card is played there. Honestly though, it's a fun way to practice math. Kids 8 and up might benefit from playing this, but might need help tracking everything. Maybe use poker chips or dry erase boards to keep the totals visible. Pairing Giant Ants with a powerful faction could be good, but another idea is the Pirates. Sail around, move power, trigger breakpoints, and frustrate your opponents. In other words, have lots of fun. Mad Scientists are a bit like the Giant Ants, but less extreme. They're balanced enough to pair with many factions, but don't really stand out. Vampires pair well with a faction that lets you draw and play minions. Robots, zombies, or even the Time Travelers because of their hand management. Destroy the jumper, then put it right back in your hand. I like the werewolves, but prefer the Giant Ants' mechanisms a bit more. This is another one that works well with the pirates or factions that can move minions. I'd rank them in this order: Giant Ants, werewolves, vampires, then mad scientists. I really like this set, but not quite as much as Awesome Level 9000 and Big in Japan, my 2 favorite small box expansions. Keep watching for more Smash Up reviews each month as I go through our entire collection.